Understanding worth is essential to confidence and success in life. A day for thinking about something very important. Worth. What makes a person worthwhile? Worth fundamentally refers to the intrinsic value or significance attributed to a person, object, or concept. In theological and philosophical discourse, worth encompasses several dimensions that merit exploration. We often hear people talk about being worth it, but what does that mean? Worth is a tricky thing. It's about value, about importance, about how much something matters, but it can be hard to measure. Sometimes we might feel like our worth comes from what we do or what we have, but it's so much deeper than that. Every single person has worth just by being themselves. Understanding worth is a journey, neighbors. It's about looking inside ourselves and seeing the value that's already there. And it's about recognizing that same value in everyone we meet. Let's talk about intrinsic worth. This is the worth we're born with, the value that's inside each and every one of us. Not just because we are human, it's because of the fact that we are created in the image and likeness of God, the Creator, who created all things and made them beautiful. We all have intrinsic worth. Many wise people, like philosophers and religious leaders, have talked about intrinsic worth. They say it's a gift, something precious and unchanging. It's the foundation of our dignity and our right to be treated with respect. We must remember that we all resemble the image of our Creator. Therefore, we need to appreciate people for who they are, not for what they can do. That's what intrinsic worth is all about. Recognizing our own intrinsic worth can be hard sometimes, but it's so important, my friends. When we know we are valuable just for being ourselves, it helps us to love and accept ourselves and to treat others with kindness and care. Now, let's talk about extrinsic worth. This is the value that comes from outside ourselves, from things like our achievements, our possessions, or what other people think of us. It's about what we do, not who we are. Society often focuses on extrinsic worth. We see it in the news, in movies, even in our own families. People are often judged by their jobs, their income, their looks, or their popularity. But here's the thing about extrinsic worth, my friend. It can change. Our jobs can change, our looks can fade, and people's opinions can be fickle. If we base our worth on these things, we might feel lost or insecure when they change. It's important to remember that extrinsic worth has its place. It's great to work hard, to achieve our goals, and to have things that are important to us. But we can't let those things define us. Our true worth comes from within. So, friends, we've talked about two kinds of worth, intrinsic and extrinsic. They're both part of who we are, but it's important to find a balance. We need to recognize and value our own intrinsic worth, while also appreciating the good things in our lives. It's like building a house. Intrinsic worth is the strong foundation, and extrinsic worth is like the walls, the roof, and the decorations. We need both to have a sturdy and beautiful home. Remember, my friend, you are all unique and special, just the way you are. Never forget that, and always remember to be kind to yourself and to others. Thanks for your like and subscribing to this channel. That's what makes the world a truly beautiful neighborhood.